National Vice Chairperson of the party, the Right Honorable Anita Annette Among, who is also the Speaker of the Republic of Uganda. We also have the Honorable Penina Kobusinje, the National Chairperson of the Elders League. Your Excellency, sir, among your ministers, you have been joined by the Honorable Musenero Monica, the Minister of Science and Technology from Butembo. We also have the Honorable Asamo Helen, our Minister of State for People with Disabilities, and our daughter also from Tororo. Your Excellency, we also have the Honorable Balam Barugahara, the Minister of State for Youth Affairs. Your Excellency, we have sitting members of Parliament and former leaders of the party and government who are here. You are quite a number. I will not read one by one, but I want to request all of you, in the interest of time, to just raise and wave to the President. Sitting members of Parliament and former national leaders of the party and government. Your Excellency, you have been joined by our comrade Kalangwa, the chairman of the NRM from Kayunga district. There are only two here. The other is my closest neighbor, Mr. Lumolo Mafabi Sulaiman, the chairman NRM of Sironko. Your Excellency, at this rally, allow me also introduce our Director Mobilization, and also the Honorable Dombo Emmanuel Lumala, our Director Information, Publicity and Public Relations, right from Butaleja. Your Excellency, my good self, I am Ambassador Barbara Nekesa Oundo. By the grace of God and your continued goodwill to all of us, I serve the party as the National Treasurer of the National Resistance Movement, and I hail from BUKEDI, specifically Busia. Before I invite the second National Vice Chairperson of the party, I will only raise 2 points. One, as BUKEDI leaders, we have put together a compendium which we have called the BUKEDI Service Delivery Handbook. In that handbook, we are cognizant of the fact that our campaign theme during this election cycle is protecting the gains. In that handbook, we have highlighted the gains of the NRM in the entire BUKEDI sub-region. But not only the gains, we have also highlighted the gaps that we still need to fill as the ruling party. Your Excellency, I request that at an opportune time, if you get a minute, ask our dear handlers whom we have forwarded your copies to peruse through so that we know how to take care of the sub-region in the next 5 years. And Your Excellency, on that note, I want to assure you, we are cognizant of the fact that we have made tremendous strides in terms of development, wealth creation, and service delivery in BUKEDI. The BUKEDI are not only going to support the NRM, the BUKEDI are not only willing to support all the flag bearers because of what you have done for us, but also because we have that the NRM party is going to complete what it started by ensuring that we answer all those gaps that we still have as BUKEDI sub-region. Item 2, Your Excellency, I only want to make an appeal. I have held a series of meetings as the team leader mobilization in BUKEDI, and there is one request that the members of parliament, flag bearers LOC 5, and the 2 mayors, totaling up to 38 people from BUKEDI, they request just a 5-minute meeting before you leave the sub-region. We shall be very happy if you grant us communication from the chairman of the district, who will give the district memorandum, and thereafter we can have the second vice speak to us.
Abanawudaka muli mutya mwebale ino kuiza okuwagira NRM amalina chebe ne Musa chairperson we NRM Mudaka district ende kwa kubasaba ngemwe weireyo okuiza okuwa omuzeeyi ebiwaito mutege kusanga muulira ensonga gyaiso gyotaakumusaba nanyerawo nja kutandika n'olugwere kaisi nja okuuma ekitiibwa kya His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni is our national chairperson in the NRM, at the same time the NRM flag bearer and our presidential candidate. We are very grateful to host you in BUDAKA, our chair. Enyerao nja kweyanza okubao kwa right honorable speaker, niyo second national vice chairperson in the NRM party. Nenyerao neyanza let me take this opportunity to ride on the protocol already observed. Our papa, webale ino kuira, ane udaka otero kukoboto olika, waikirira nintawula ngolugwere n'oluzungu, tusobola okubanga tukwatagana kusani. NRM oye! Muzeeyi oye! Uli aiziro kuwagira omuzeeyi kiryo nyenyeka engalo engulu. Tumulaga ente byetulina yamo. Mwebale ino. For I will start with the secondary school education. We are very, very grateful for the schools so far provided. It has hoped to transform our people with the skills that helps them to benefit from the household income when they get the jobs. We are grateful for the primary schools. We have 59 out of the 76. We are very grateful, Mzee. And on that note, on the secondary schools, we are requesting on the traditional schools of Bugwere High School, Kamonkoli College, and the key cases. You see what you do for us, Papa. Thank you. I will go on the issue of health. We have 17 health centers in the BUDAKA district out of the 20 sub-counties. That's a very great effort by the NRM government. Thank you so much, Papa. And we request for additionals. We shall also take in interest in thanking you for Cable Health Center 4 and Academic Health Center 3 and Academic Health Center 3. Those health centers were constructed at 2 billion, a project of 2.5 billion shillings. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, I will request the upgrade in your pledge, the uplift of BUDAKA uplift on our Maram roads. It has done us very good. And in BUDAKA district, out of the 288 kilometers, the percentage is 50% in good state because we are still being added. Thank you so much. The request, we have an extension between Butaleja and through Ivingo in the Iriama Town Council. We request for construction of a bridge to connect Butaleja and the BUDAKA district. Thank you so much. We also, Your Excellency, request for power connection in most of our sub-counties because through the Rural Electrification Agency, with the keen interest on the sub-counties of Katira, Mogiti, and the Nansanga sub-county. Your Excellency, on the issue of PDM, these people of BUDAKA have so far received 23 billion. We are so grateful. It has helped to uplift on the income and the financial status of our people. And we also request in your manifesto, banauda mzee yatusubizire, into manifesto izaka utuongere milioni 2 omu PDM ne milioni kindi 15 aja wa chairperson bero C1. Mzee, we are grateful. On the issue of cattle compensation, Mzee, we request you give your guidance on the issue because we are also part of Butevo, where the Butevo and Palisa, where cattle compensation is being done. Most of our people have submitted the request, but no, not yet handled. Thank you. We also request for an industrial park in the BUDAKA district to help our youth access jobs with available land in Katira sub-county. With your industrial park bange factory mulire niejenzo kusaba a factory na industrial park beki into Kimo. And as I'm almost concluding, I need to take this opportunity, Your Excellency, to thank you for the everlasting peace you provided to the people of BUDAKA and Uganda at large. It has enabled us to proceed to greater heights. Then, Your Excellency, abana BUDAKA banu abasinga babao okulimaku mutyere ndi kwa okusaba onengere gy'otumula ku nsonga eyo basigale nga tuleeta kulibisya b'enyanza nenga balimako emiiga. Weebale ino. Ng'amalirirya ndi kwa kusaba Muzeeyi BUDAKA municipality, it submitted a request through their council to be upgraded to municipality status, BUDAKA Town Council. Also, the people of Kachomo, through their council resolutions, requested for BUDAKA North constituency. Also, the people of Kamonkoli requested for Kamonkoli municipality. And lastly, the people of Liama requested for BUDAKA South constituency. You give guidance as our Excellency, sir. And lastly, I will request Your Excellency to help us with due guidance. We conclude on the issue of the Ikumbania. The Ikumbania issue. Thank you so much, Your Highness, with much respect. Respective councils, please you wave to our Excellency. Thank you so much. And then the respective NRM chairpersons who have come to stand with us. Honorable Kalangwa, please.
NRM oye! NRM oye! BUDAKA oye! Now if you love President Museveni, raise your hands. Raise, raise, raise. Ike utakusika nini? Ikeutu. Yalama. Your Excellency, we want to welcome you to Budaka. Budaka is one of our places here that where we grew up from. We want to thank you, Your Excellency, for what you've done to this area. I was reminding them how we used to run away from these areas because of the Karamojong, because of the rebels, the Lakwenas. But now, the youth you see here sleep in their houses and they are in total peace. We want to thank you for the peace that you have brought to this country. Your Excellency, we also want to thank you for the development that you brought here. This road here, when the road had just been constructed, people used to not understand what it was meant for. You would see them putting cassava, millet, and all those kind of things. Now we know the value of that road. We want to thank you so much, Your Excellency. You've had the chairman talk about the hospitals, the schools, all those things have been able to be worked on in your leadership. The issue of the cultural institution. The cultural institution is being handled by Ministry of Gender and the Interreligious Council, and soon that issue will be resolved. The issue will be resolved. It is being handled by Ministry of Gender and the Interreligious Council, and it will be brought to rest. Your Excellency, as your very royal cadres, we are ready to move with you throughout the country to look for these votes. And we'll make sure that we deliver these votes by over 80%. We will not allow the mentality of some people thinking they own some regions. They own some tribes. We all belong to Uganda, and we love you because you believe in the politics of ideology, not interest. We will support NRM and deliver NRM by over 80%. Your Excellency, I want to recognize my colleague from the East African community and my sister, and I request that he just takes a picture with you. Right Honorable, kindly just take a picture. NRM oye! Esi tunga lo Budaka. Upupetesi. Ekotesa mina Museveni. Because of what Museveni has done in this place. Ebetaya unisirikini. Uponi. A lot of money is going to be brought under PDM. And I am happy you have good leaders. You love your LOC 5. Right Honorable, please go and take a picture. Okay, later. A lot of money is going to come for PDM, and when it comes, you make use of that money. Your Excellency, kindly come and speak to your people.
Koizeyo abantu bebugwere. Bebudaka. Webareino. The Vice Chairperson of NRM and Speaker of Parliament.
Vice Chairperson of NRM and your Speaker of Parliament.
All the other leaders.
And
all the people of Budaka. We are here together with other leaders to present to you the manifesto of the NRM for the period of 2026-2031.
okubanjulira NRM ebyesuubiza okubakolera 2026 ku 2031
okubanjulira byesuubiza okubakora n'ebyamalirira okukora
ebyeyama okubakolera
n'ebyamalirira okukora
n'ebyamalire okubakolera.
Because NRM is not just promising, it is also presenting what has already been done.
Kubanga NRM teryanu kusuubiza kyonka nene kubakobera ebyekolereku.
In the last 40 years,
omumyaka ana
we have made the following contributions.
tulina ebintu bingi ebitugezeryeko okukola
ebintu byetukoze
ebintu bingi ebitukolere.
Omusaiza arukutumura orunyankole kusa
mbundi kutumura olunyankole kusa munkubire kuze n'omungalo
mutumura orunyankole mu ngeri yemwe eya budaka.
Embolo nirwo olunyankole olutumulwa mu ngeri y'ebudaka.
Aye byona mbimayite byemutumura byona mbimayite.
Ako bambu byombyonna ebitutumula anu abimayite.
Now the first one is peace, which people have talked about. The first one is peace.
Ekisooka niryo eidembe eribamalira okutumula kwanu,
which some people have talked about.
Era abantu abandi bamalira okubitumula kwanu.
The second one is the development,
ekyokubiri nkulaakulana,
which has got two parts.
Kyona ekitumulirwe kanu
has got two parts. Enkulaakulana erina enjuyi ibiri.
Enkulaakulana enu erina etambulira mu ngeri ibiri.
The first one is economic infrastructure.
Ekisookera kimu kikwatagana ku nyingirya.
Ebyemisingi y'ebyenyingirya.
Muzeeyi Yakoba emirandira egingirya.
And then the other one is social infrastructure.
Ekintu ekendi nibyo ebintu ebitukozesa swena swena
mu mbeera y'abantu.
Mu mbeera yaiswe y'abantu.
The economic infrastructure are the roads,
ebyo nga birimu enguudo,
electricity,
amasanyalaze,
telephones,
amasimu gaiswe ge tukozesa,
water,
amaizi,
the railway,
ererwe egaali ya muuka.
Now when I look in the file here, a lot has been done in BUDAKA area.
Sorry?
When I look in the file here, a lot has been done in the BUDAKA area.
Ati anu alingirire kumo mu mpapula gye ebikoleberweko mu Budaka.
We did this road very early in our government. We did it and we have done it again. We have repaired it again. This road from Iganga to Mbale.
Abanange mwewukirya nte gavumenti yatuyambire okukola olw'okuzwa Mbale okutuukira Kimena Kalama.
Then we have added the one of Tirinyi Parisa Kumi.
Waliwo oluguudo oluzwa Ebunyole Parisa.
Erva Tirinyi.
Sorry, ategeezera okuzwa Ebunyole, Tirinyi ne Parisa.
Then we have done the one from Parisa through Kamonkoli to Mbale.
Then ne wabaawo oluguudo oluzwire Parisa lubite Kamonkoli ne lwabe Mbale.
And we are now going to do the one of Navmari, Butareja, up to Namutumba on the other side.
Twaba ukola oluzwa Enabumali ne lubite Butareja ne lwaba lutyo okubusoga.
So the roads we have done a good work.
N'olwekyo mwena mukiwona nti okunguudo tukolere kusa.
On the electricity, work also has been done. Electricity has reached many of the areas.
Mwewukirya kusa ntamasanyalaze gona tugezeryeko ugatuuca mu bitundu ebitali bimu.
Telephones, you all now have telephones in your pockets.
Ebikwatagano ku masimu njikirirya nti mwena muli n'amasimu mu nsawo gyanywe.
Then on the issue of water, I have seen some good work has been done on the water.
Okusonga gy'amaizi wona nti waliwo ebitundu ndowooza ebiwula amaizi.
Therefore, on the issue of the social infrastructure, the chairman talked about the schools and the health centers.
Ebikwatagana okubintu swenswena ebitukoleseramu ng'abantu okyeyamaana tumwireko ku masomero n'oku madwaliro.
Our policy is to have one government school, primary school per parish, and one government secondary school per sub-county.
Iswe nga NRM twikirirya nti wabeewo isomero erya primary mu buli muluka era wabeewo isomero erya secondary mu buli gombolola.
And I see that there are quite 59 of them.
Already NRM ezimbire 59.
And the secondary schools are also there.
N'amasomero gona nga gali omwo.
The ones which have not yet got will get. This is the whole plan. The ones which have not yet got will get.
Yes. Ebikaali kukolebwa paka lwatyanu bona byawukolebwa.
They are all here in the file, but I don't want to take too long. They are all here in the file.
Byombyonna opapa amalira okubisuna omumpapula gyakwaite.
Now, on the issue of the health centers, good work has been done.
Ku nsonga gy'amadwaliro kyonna tuwona nti bingi ebikoleberwe.
Because I have them here.
Kubanga ndi omuzeeyi ayinago.
There are 20 sub-counties in BUDAKA.
Tulina magombolola 22.
Makumi abiri no, abiri. 20.
Egali 2 amadwaliro.
No, amagombolola.
Amagiri.
Makumi abiri. The 14 of them have got health center 3s.
13 nga gali
14
gali ku level ya madwaliro ga health center 3.
Then there is one health center 4.
Agasigaire ku health center eyokuna.
So only 6 sub-counties do not have health center 3 now.
Ana kyensuna ntamagombolola 6 gakaali kusuna.
And I've seen here they are planning to upgrade Butove Health Center 2 in Tadameri sub-county health center 3.
Omuzeeyi awulire nte Butovwe ekaali kusuna.
No, health center 2 will be upgraded to health center 3.
Nti waliwo amadwaliro akalo ku mutendera gw'okubiri agateeka okwaba okumatendera.
Then construct new health centers 3s in Kakori, Kamonkori, Iki, Kachomo, and Kabuna sub-counties.
Koba nti waliwo amadwaliro ageetaagibwa okulukibwa mu magombolola gano. Kamonkoli, Ikiki, Kabuna,
Kachomo, Kabuna,
ne Kachomo, ne Kaderuna,
Kakori.
ne Kakoli.
So, to translate that, we are going to construct new in Kakoli. We are going to
Omze Yakoba italikwa kuzimba ere center 3 ekakoli ebeireula
iki
ne iki
Kachomo
ne Kachomo
and Kabuna.
Ne Kabuna bona bakufuna idwaliro erya here center 3.
Therefore, all the 20 sub-counties will have health center 3s. All the 20 sub-counties have health center 3s or health center 4.
Amagombolola gongona abiri gakubana madwaliro aga health center eyokusatu.
And the one of the health center 4s will be upgraded into district hospital.
Omze atusubizire akoba nti kino mukiwulire akoba nti alikuwa kukyusago agabaire okuyidala lyokuna gasuke eidwalire ikulu inge udaka yonerimu.
One of the health center 4s, not all.
Eidwaliro erye udaka health center 4 bakulikyusa lisuke idwalire ikulu etwetanto hospital eikulu erye district.
Now, these are the two parts of development.
Binu nibye bitundu kubimu ebyenkulakulana.
Byebitundu ebibiri, two parts.
Binu niye bitundu okubibiri ebyenkulakulana.
Siku bibiri.
Ebibiri.
Ebibiri. Omusaiza tamanyi nti olugwere ndumayite kusa.
Omusaiza ono tamaite nti olugwere ze nandutegeera.
So, development has got two parts. Development has got two parts. You are making noise, that's why he doesn't hear properly.
Enkulakulana erime bitundu bibiri. Omuzee ali ukoba. Imo muli ananu muli ukubaino kerere tetubatuulira kusani.
Yes, that's why you are confusing him. Okay, let somebody, Barbara, go and hear what those people are saying. Barbara.
Museveni ali ukoba security baize batuyamba abantu bana bali ano baikaika n'okutumula.
Not you. No, let my staff go. There's a group of youth here. Go there, you. There's a group of youth. Take their contact.
Omuzeeyi ali kusaba bakutuvunula anu tetubate tusobola okuwulira kusaninga mukubiro kereri anu kyovona tuli kulemererwanga okuwulira kusani.
Your Excellency, the group that is here is a Boda team. They say they have not been supported as a Boda group. They have their circle and they need to be supported.
We have a policy for that. They will get their contact. That army officer get their contact. She's there. She read the contact now. That lady is there.
Omuzeeyi ali ukoba. Inti omukulembeze wanyu wa boda alete namba yeisimu. Omuzeeyi ali ugitaka sawa ginyere gino.
Very good. Okay, so that is the two parts of development.
Ekyo niye kitundu ekinene ekyenkulakulana.
The two parts of development.
Ebyo niye bitundu ebibiri ebyenkulakulana.
Now the third contribution by NRM to Uganda is wealth creation.
Ekitundu ekyokusatu nikyo eky'obugaiga okufuna obugaiga.
I think to translate contribution as etafari, okuteka etafari ku nyumba.
Okuwoneka nti buli nyumba tugiteekako itofali ery'obugaiga.
The NRM putting etofari ku nyumba ya Uganda.
NRM okuwoneka nti uli mu nyumba eteeka kuuma itafali.
Uganda as a country.
Eigwanga ng'ensi.
You know, traditionally, call it omuganda. When you make a contribution like building material, you bring contribution.
Omuzeeyi ali ukoba nti ng'ewaakaona okuleeta omuganda eri enyumba.
Now, Uganda is a country where NRM is contributing omuganda.
NRM iyo eri kuleeta amaka.
Eri Uganda.
Omuganda
Uganda as a country.
Eigwanga lyaiswe eri Uganda.
The first muganda is peace.
Omuganda ogusooke gubya
ebyedembe. Peace.
Ogwa nane gwa wekuumi okwekuuma.
The second one.
Ogundi ogwokubiri nigwo ogwo ogwetumwireko.
The third one is now, but you see, development may be there, but there is poverty in the homes.
Enkulaakulana eyinza okubaawo gali undi.
Therefore, we make it development and wealth.
Omuzeeyi abaire nga tukoba nti mwijjukire nti tusobola okukozesa eitaka liryaiswe kayina ne tusuuka obagaiga.
Or less.
Oba eka ibiri oba mwaiza naye ne tusuuka bagaiga.
And in 1996 manifesto, we advised you, if you have 4 acres, put 1 acre of coffee, 1 acre of fruits, 1 acre of pasture, 1 acre of food for the family.
Omulukumu 1996 omunteekateeka yabairewo yalinga tukoba nti tufune kayina omwekeina egenda oteekemu famba egendi
not pamba.
Pamba.
Coffee.
Oteekemu mwanyi egendi okozesa okumera egendi.
Omuddo gwente.
Okutateeka mukida kyonkani naye ebintu ebireeta sente.
Go point by point. 1 acre coffee.
Eke mwaiza oteekemu omwanyi.
The second.
Eke yokubiri oteekemu ebibala ebyokulya.
The third acre you put pasture for 0 grazing cows.
Eke yokusatu oteekemu eisubi eryokuliisya ente obembuli.
Ente z'omukiyumba. In the 0 grazing cows in the shed.
Oteekemu eisubi eryosobola okuliisya onte ingaliika ate nga omusibire.
Then number 4, for food like cassava or bananas.
Eke yokuna ng'osobola ogiteekamu ng'ewaakaona omuwogo oba ekibala kindi ekyokulya.
Then in the backyard, tray for eggs and piggery.
Enyuma w'ennyumbayo oteeka ekinyumba ky'embizi ng'osobola okuliisiryayo.
And poultry for eggs.
N'enkoko egy'amagi.
And then finally, near the wetland, you put fish ponds.
Edo miga nga musobola okuteekayo ebinyanza oba ebidiba by'ebinyanza.
So those who listen are doing very well.
Ebintu ebyo bisobola okukolewa era bisobola okukola kusani.
The ones who listened to the message are doing well. The ones who listened to the message are doing well.
Abantu abawulisisirye obubaka obwo essaawa gino bali ukola kusani.
I can give you example of Ijara of Serere.
Omuzeeyi Akoba ntasobola okutuwaako ekyokuwonerako eri omuntu eyakolesere eitaka ly'ettono nasobola okuwoneka nti akulaakulana.
Hello, my name is Joseph Ijala. I'm the proprietor of Taifa Farm, which is located in Serere in a place called Kakusi, where we are.
Put down your...
And in Taifa we have dairy, poultry, and we're also making laundry bar soap. But we also have the value addition aspect of the farm, where we produce yogurt and pack it, tin it for the market. This project started 11 years ago after an inspiration from His Excellency, the President of Uganda, when he had come here and he was teaching people about the 4-acre model. He was having a rally in Soroti, and that time I was working as a taxi driver. I was doing that Massa business in Soroti. So when I heard this, when I heard he was around, I crossed to go and listen to his story. And he was talking about a 4-acre model, how to improve household income. So when I came back, I was fired because I delayed there and the taxi came close. And the guy said, you go and eat those words that you had. But I had already this land, 2.5 acres, but I also had local chicken here. But after hearing that, I got inspired to put more effort on raising this chicken. So I raised the chicken to the tune of about 100 of them. Then I got a small incubator. That was about 4 eggs. So I used that incubator for multiplying my local chicken farm. Eventually I was having 1,500 local chicken around. And I was very famous for local chicken. Day-to-day needs. So I decided to translate it to layers. In Taifa Farm we have 10,000 layers, which give me about 310 trays per day, and each tray goes at price of 10,500. So approximately about 3 million shillings a day from the eggs that we get. Of course, it varies depending on the cost of the feeding, but at least a half goes for management, a half goes to our pocket as Taifa. So after selling the layers, that money I invested it on dairy. I started dairy with the 4 cows, but you know I have multiplied very fast because I'm using AI.
Now,
I have my own semen bank here.
That young man,
Oyo omuvuka oyo
had my message in Soroti.
yawulire obubaka wa muzeeyi e Soroti.
He was a taxi driver.
Yali avuga taxi.
But when he had my message, he went back. He had 2.5 acres at home.
Yayirire yeika oluvannyuma lwakuwulira obubaka obwo.
And he started using the 2.5 acres for poultry, for eggs.
Natandika okukozesa eka egy'ebiri eri okuzisa enkoko ng'eimwoine.
By the time I went there, he was selling 310 trays of eggs per day.
Oyo omuzeeyi oli yayirireyo yali nga tandikire okuwoneka nti alonda amagi 300.
310 trays per day.
Yali nga alonda tray gy'amagi 300. Yali nga olunaku akola obukaire 3.
Then he added dairy cows.
Nayongeraku n'ente gyona.
That time he was selling 300 liters per day.
Awo yali nga buli lunaku aba ne lita gy'amata 3.
Now, when I went there, so he was earning 3 million shillings, as I said, per day from eggs alone, not adding what he was earning from milk.
Awo omuzeeyi oli yayiriireyo yalinga akola obukaire busatu buli lunaku ate nga tagayitireku negidi egiyalatoolo mu mata.
But recently, when I was there, he said that he's now earning 6.8 million shillings per day from eggs and milk.
Omuzeeyi oli okwaba okumukyaliraku yabira okweyagaana inga afuna obukaire busatu manya obukaire 6 n'emitwalo 8 nga niye gyafuna.
And now that means in a year he's earning more than 2 billion shillings. In a year he's earning more than 2 billion shillings.
Awo obogeyitageyitire omwanka abafuna owumbi outaikansi wa usatu.
So it is possible to get out of poverty.
Changu era kisooka okuzwa omutaki.
And when I visited this area in the PDM, I saw some people like Nabutono of one of the villages. Let's see Nabutono what she was doing with her husband.
N'olingirira enteekateeka eno eya PDM omuzeeyi akoba nti yo nosobola okuza omutaki alentaka tuwona oku mukyalo ono Nabutono yena egye baakutulaga.
Amalina gange ninze Loda Benedict bakulu banywa nga nzwera mu zone gye beeta Bukoda Parish bageta Kasasira Ward, Kasasira Town Council, Kibuku County, Kibuku District. Tandikira ka project ga isuno mukyala wange Nautono Florence kakulisha embizi omwaka 1993. Embizi gendwalishanga ginu ejja bulijjo local breed. Tugirisire mpola nenge ndishera atini ya mulembe tugirisha isubi tugirisha ku muwogo na maolu. Program ya PDM ya izire akati yao baina ba advisor aba external field extension workers nganyo mwamubola yalambulanga aka project ga isakembizi atwangu magezi nte project eno mujongera magezi omaiseyo mufuneke embizi eja mulembe.
Nafunire esente ja Parisimodo mbanka na emitwalo 98 nagise nagyongeiro omukapito yange nkaire embizi gide jaloko ningula embizi enzungu nintandika ogirabirira nigibyala omumbizi ejo eja byaire nintunda baana nikoba nti tinakomani ningulamu esekoko jona ndikulisya esente gindi ninkozesa efizi okubaana.
So you can see how Nabutono and her husband started moving up.
Musoro kuona Onautono noibaye ngei batandikire.
They were having the local pigs.
Bali nembizi egineja iswe engwere nganijo egibalisia.
But when PDM came, they got 1 million and they bought these other improved ones.
Naye olubafunire sente ja PDM akakaire nibaba nibagula embizi gineji tweta nti nzungu.
And when the pigs produced, they sold the young ones and they bought sekoko. They bought sekokos.
Olubabire nibalisya embizi jawe nibaiza nibatandika nibatundako owana wajo nibatandika okulisya ekulukulu.
Now we don't have time to hear the whole story, but they are moving. They are moving. When I went there, they were much better than they were. We don't have time to listen to the whole story, but they were moving. They were improving their livelihood.
Mzee Yakoba inti titwasole okulisya byombyona tuyina okweyongerayo.
Now, finally, example on wealth creation, I can give you my own example, my model farm in Lira.
Mzee Yakoba inti yena oleka tuweeku ekyokuwoneraku eri efaamu ye eri Lira.
My name is Dr. Maurice Ochen. I am a commissioner by appointment, deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the president to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the president to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for the household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering with wetland and tampering with water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meters.
Now,
that is for this particular.
That is my farm in Lira.
Eyo niye farmu ya mzeyi Lira.
What I'm telling you is what I do.
Ebyali kutumulano nibyo ebyo ebyakola.
In the 4 acres, my people there have planted coffee, bananas, pineapples, and they are looking after cows, but they have also done fish ponds.
Omwekagidi yatekeremu amatooke n'ebintu ebindi ebyali nga tekeremu.
Emwanyi,
omwenge wakawo n'omwanyi,
pineapples,
enana,
and the milk, cows for milk.
N'ente ejamata.
But I have also done fish pond.
Nateekamu n'ebidiba eby'ebinyanza.
Now, in one fish pond, half an acre, I get 100 million shillings.
Ekitundu kya eka ekiyateekeremu ebidiba afunamu miliyoni 10.
When I remove costs, I remain with 70 million.
Kidekini nafunamu emiliyoni 7.
When I remove the costs,
olwabanga atweireko ebyenkozi byakozesere omubidiba omwo asigazaku oukaire 7.
and I can put 2 fish ponds in 1 acre.
Osobola oba asobola okuteeka ebidiba omuweka 2.
Ebidiba bibiri mu acre emu.
Omweka ebyateekeremu omubidiba ebyo.
Without adding what I earn from coffee, from milk, from bananas, from pineapples.
Esente ejo obadoteekereku gide gyafunire omumatooke, omwanyi n'ebindi.
So you can really get out of poverty. I want you to that's why we are sending you all this money. Emyoga, PDM, Operation Wealth Creation, all that is to help you get out of poverty.
Mzee Yakoba nti tusokyezekeka okuzwa omutaki. Tukwate kusani enteekateeka egiriwo ng'ewakawona emyoga, PDM n'enteekateeka egindi.
And you people in BUKEDI, you are very rich people potentially because you can be very rich through fish farming.
Mzee Yakoba nti iba ndimbanga mlingirire kisookeka okuwoneka nti tuzwa omutaki nga tulingirire ng'ewakawona ekulimda oba okulima ebinyanza.
Okulunda ebyennyanja.
Okuliisya oba okulunda ebyenyanza.
I can show you my people in remote what they have done.
Mulingirire muwona banaiswe abali erimoto anu ebibakolere bona ebinyanza ebibali kulima omubidiba.
Bali kulunda, not kulima.
Bali kuliisya ebinyanza omubidiba.
Amanya gange nze Kusooka Majidu nga nze omubaka wa president mu kitundu kino. President bwe yansindika wano mu 2021 nasanga nga project eno eweddewo. Tasike yange yasooka nengamba president ayogera nnyo ku project eno naye ekiri wansi tekiriwo. Najjano ngaawo wonna waliwo omuceere. Twatulanga abakulembeze ne tugamba tulina okukyusa ekifo kino. Ekifo kino ekigendera kyakyo nti kitudde ku ekemu. We natula n'abalimi ne bangamba baali bajjamu ensawo mukaaga ez'omuceere. Ensawo mukaaga ez'omuceere mitwalo nga 21 nga weesanga nga eri emiliyoni 1 mu emitwalo 3.
Ndi mulimi w'ebyenyanza. Nali ebiseera ebyasingira obungi nali ndi mulimi wa mutyere omusa. Naye ng'ekiseera kyemala omwiga omwo nga nima omuceere kyali kiseera nga kiwanvu. Era nga n'amaani agenkozesa omwiga omwo gali maani nga mangi nga ntwale abaana bange tufuduukira omwo n'omwami wange nga ntwala tufuduukira omunyera omwo naye nga tukozesa maani mangi n'obulamu wona nga tumalira mwiga omwo naye nga nenfuna gye tufuna mu katono. Kubanga yakwawo omwiga omwo oluisi n'olima olinza okulima eka zooti 5-6 naye ng'okwakufunamu oluisi ovaamu nakansawo kamako omuceere. Oluisi ofunire ino nokotera onfunireko obunsawo 2. Ate ng'ekiseera kyemala olwo nga n'okufuna emmere ey'eika mba tinafune kuba ekiseera kyo nkyona mba nkimalira mu mwiga. Awo nino ebalyo Baba Museveni, His Excellency the President wa Uganda. Obaba yebala okutukulaakulanya era yebala okututoola omukuwonaawona. Naiza natuwa a project eno ey'okuliisya ebyenyanza.
What we have now here is a 1 acre model. If you combine all these 8 ponds, you make 1 acre. This 1 acre model has 72 farmers on this farm. As government, our goal here is 3 things. 1, we now have achieved the restoration of the wetland. But key, we are teaching the farmers the fish farming technology, how to grow fish. And the farmers, I can tell you, like you have talked to them, they now know how to grow fish.
Nga sinalima byennyanja nali ndi mu muceere nga ndima muceere mu kibali nga ffe abamu ku bantu abawonoone obutonde naye nga tetulina alternative endala akuba twali tunoonya survival. So we twajja mu kulima ebyennyanja ne tulaba nga changes enkyukakyuka nene eriwo ne tufokasinga okulima ebyennyanja era tulina achievements gye tufunyeemu.
Ebyenyanza tubirunda ebbanga ly'emyezi 8 ku 7 kisinzirira beriire bitya bikulire bitya kuba ebyenyanza oteekamu after 2 months olina okusampolinga noona muli mu guramu imeka 10 tete mweyongera kasa mutuukya 700 grams ekitegeeza nti babituukira okolaniki okutunda. Oyinza okwagirya nga ekyenyanza kigeizere omyezi 6 tikigaana okukitunda olwa okusalako kosti yaki yemmere kuba emmere buli gyakoma okukula gyakoma okulya niki okulya emmere.
We have introduced the chicken offals, which is very, very cheap. We buy 1 kilo of chicken offals from guys at just 500 shillings. And every day we feed 40 kilos. That means it's just 20,000 shillings feeding. That means it is helping us to cut the production cost by over 35%.
Season eyasookere 2022 bastockingire emale emitwalo 4 ne 28. Then tubane cages jabaire 10 nga buli cage erimu engege tilapia 25 jali emitwalo 2. Eno mu male tosoboire okufuna emiliyoni 5.6 emale bafuna emiliyoni 5.6. Then engege tugifuna emiliyoni 10 ni emiliyoni 6.6 gitwafunire.
So that is the kibalo of fish farming.
Ekyo ni kyekibalo omuzeeyi ekyayizirenga somesya ng'olingirire ng'oliisirye ebinyanza.
Me, I get much more from fish farming.
Iyo omuzeeyi neikewe yena aliisya ebinyanza.
From an acre I can get 100 million.
Ng'okozesera eka mweiza asobola okufunamu.
I can get 150 million net. 140 million net.
Abasobola okufunamu obukaire 15
Mwana.
Mwana omweka emweiza.
After removing the cost.
Ngamalire okutoolaku esente gide gyateekeremu omukuliisya.
But these ones are getting about 66 million.
Naye bino ebyofunamu emiliyoni 66.
We shall find out why I'm getting much more than they are getting.
Twaba okuloonererya oba okwetegereza lwaki adi yafunamu nyingi tataanu bafunamu ntono.
you people here in BUKEDI where there are a lot of swamps,
imwe omulyano mulina emiyiga mingi.
You can do fish farming.
Musobola okukozesa emiyiga egyo okuliisya ebinyanza.
You can do coffee on the Lukalu.
Eno ku Lukalu ne mulimayo omwanyi.
You can do fruits.
Musobola okulimayo ebibala.
You can look after cows for milk.
Musobola okuliisiryayo ente.
Ezamata.
Ejamata.
So we shall have more time and discuss this.
Twakufuna obwire tweyongere okuoneka ntugabana bino.
You can go and visit Limoto and see what they are doing.
Mwabeke Lumoto muone ebibali ukola.
So that is number 3, contribution number 3, obugeiga.
Ekyo kyakusatu okukyo obugeiga.
Number 4 is emirimu.
Ekyo kuna mirimo.
Where do jobs come from? Where do jobs come from?
Eyo emirimo gizwa yeina.
Some people say government jobs. Government jobs are not enough to satisfy all of us.
Abantu abandi bakoba nti emirimo girina okuzwa mu gavumenti. Gavumenti yonkani temala.
So let's see where jobs come from.
Muleka ati anu tuwona ku ntimbe emirimo gizwa yeina.
Welcome to Kamai Demonstration Farm. My name is Fred Byamukama. I'm a member of Parliament of Museveni'S West Constituency, Kakubiro District. We are now at our 4-acre demonstration farm. The land we have here is approximately 4 acres. This is a farm we started 2 years back here, 2.5 years back. And on this farm, we have a half acre of pineapple, has 6 cows for 0 grazing. We have poultry, about 25,000 birds, but only 11,000 are giving us eggs. And we have 1 acre of grass. We have piggery, those are very many. And 1 acre of coffee mixed with banana. Where we are, this is a 4-acre model farm. I did this activity to teach my voters, to lead by example so that my voters can learn what media the president tells the public. This is an initiative I learned from the president sometime back when he sent me to learn to Kaumu, to Kisozi. I copied what I copied, this is what I came up with. And you will see as we move, or that side, this side, that's my 4-acre model farm. The house as well. You don't sleep here, but if I would sleep here, the house as well is seated on this 4-acre model farm. When you look at poultry, out of the 25,000 birds, it's only 11,000 giving me eggs. Others are soon giving me, and I get 302 trays per day minimally, because 11,000 birds are supposed to give me 366 trays. But because of the feeding method of deep litter, I don't get all the eggs. I get 302 trays per day minimally. Then I sell in a month, you can get a net profit of 55 million. Because you get 108 million, but you can't get all that. You have to buy feeds, pay workers, pay electricity. Remain with 55 million net pay. When you get the cows per month, these are 6 cows. Each cow minimally gives you 20 liters. So when you get 20 times 6, that's 120 liters per day. 120 liters per day, for us a liter here is 2,000, because we sell each cup at 1,000. So you get 2,000 times 120, you get 24,000 per day. So 24,000 per day, when you multiply, you get about 7.6 million per month. But 7.6 million per month, you cannot save it. You have to get 200 to pay these workers, sometimes even the drug for spraying. That is zero grazing, you spray for ticks and other things. At the end of the day, you remain with a net profit of 6 million from the cows for zero grazing. So this is our grass. Here, 1 acre of grass. This 1 acre is enough feeding our 6 cows. And our cows are feeding well with this grass we have. When you get like the half an acre of pineapple per harvest, we get about 4.5 million, and I harvest twice a year. You will see, even as now, there are those which I can harvest for my friends to take. When you look at the piggery, in a month, I can get about between 150 and 180 piglets. But those I don't sell, I give to my neighbors to rear. When you look at coffee, we normally harvest 12 million. We normally harvest 12 million from 1 acre, because we are just starting up the harvest. We had the first harvest, and when you get about 12 million, but when you irrigate very well, and you have fertilizer, you get between 18 and 24 million. From 1 acre, coffee alone minus banana. And this banana, at the end of the month, you can get about 1 million, 1.8 million. But I don't sell my banana, I use it for eating. So I simply get my coffee to ensure the other 12 million I'm telling you, which we are getting from this 1 acre, because we have tested it where you receive. And here,
now,
currently,
that's what I wanted you to see. This man was doing nothing 4 years ago. Until he listened to the message. And then he started coffee.
Natandika okulima omwanyi.
Dairy cows.
Ente ejamata.
Pineapple.
Natandika okuoneka nti alima enyanyansi.
Then the poultry for eggs.
N'enkoko ejamagi.
And then piggery.
N'embizi.
From the eggs alone, he gets 108 million per month.
Omunkoko jonkani afunamu kaire 18.
When he removes costs, he remains with 55 million.
olw'obanga otweireku esente egyo egiyateekeremu okuliisya enkoko osigaza emiliyoni 55.
That means in a year he gets like 700 million net.
Obanga obaliriire omwanka omulamba abafuna obukaire ng'olusanvu.
But now, and that does not include what he earns from milk, from coffee, from pineapples.
Ebyo obanga togaitireko esente gidi egyafuna omumwanyi n'omu bintu ebindi.
And pigs he gives free to his neighbors. Pigs he gives free to his neighbors.
Embizi egyo agaba weerere.
Embizi agaba, embizi. Now, but so he's now a rich man. Kati Mugaiga. He's now a rich man.
Omusaiza ono essaawa gino mugaiga.
And his Mugaiga has produced 26 jobs.
Oyo omusaiza oyo omugaiga we abasoboire okuwaaka abantu emirimu nga 26.
In a very short time.
Olw'obwire.
In a very short time.
Omuwire ogwo outontono.
So therefore, when you talk of jobs, know where jobs come from.
Itubanga tumulo ku mirimo intaka mumanye emirimo gizwaya ina.
This is now commercial agriculture.
Obanga olingirire owo ulimi owa byenfuna.
Obukola sente.
Okole sente.
Now let's look at the factories.
Intaka atiano batulageku e factory.
Freeze there. I'm very glad the people of BUDAKA are asking for an industrial park.
Isanyukire ino abantu be BUDAKA olwo mbanga muri kusaba paaka eyakolanga ebyemirimu eri kubaleeta ebyokukola mwekubireko mu ngalo.
You are now looking in the right direction.
Ati anaawo muri kulutulunga mu lugendo olutuufu.
Let's show you that industrial park. That's a town of factories in Mbale here near you.
Ati ano intaka muoneke factory eyo eri Mbale anu.
A town ya Makolero, a town.
Ati ano e factory eyo esukiroti kiuga kya Makolero.
Ekibuga kya Makolero. It's not one factory, it is many factories.
Ti factory mwaiza yonkani naye kyasuukire kiuga.
Now you can see how many there are.
Ati ano mulingirire muone.
Let's see one of them. How many people are working there?
Intaka muone n'abantu abali ukolamu.
Freeze there. Now you see how many young people are working inside that one factory.
Intaka muona baana bato abali omunda bali ukola mu factory eyo.
In that industrial park, 12,000 young people are working there now. 12,000.
Abantu 1,200 bali ukola omu factory eyo.
Omutwaro 12,000. 12,000.
Omutwaro gumo mu 2,000 bali ukola omu factory eyo.
In that small area.
Omu kifo ekyekitontono abantu bali ukola mawungi batyo.
In the factories, they are now employing 1.3 million people, Ugandans, while the whole government is employing 480,000 only. The factories are now employing 1.3 million people.
Amakolero gonkani gali kubanga gawa abantu owumbi kamo nekitundu omu makoto w'emakolero gonkani.
Akawumbi kamu akakade kamu n'emitwaro 3.
Akakaire kamu n'emitwaro 3 abantu abali ukola mu makolero.
And these are new, they have just started coming.
Ate binu biyaka ega makolera gandi gali kweyongeranga gaiza.
And the government is employing only 480,000.
Government yonkani iye n'abantu aberi kuwa emirimu emitwaro 48 gonkani.
In other words, the factories are now employing 3 more times people than the whole government.
Obanga olingirire efactory ejo gikubisirye emirundi 3 okunaana okubantu abali ukola omu government.
So therefore, this is point tafari number 4 of Uganda, Omuganda, number 4 by NRM to Uganda.
Ati ano lini tafari eriokuna NRM erietekere okwigwanga lyaiswe erie Uganda era ni kufanana ingo Muganda.
Number 1, peace.
Egusokere kubeire idembe.
Number 2, development.
Ekyokubiri inkulakulana.
Number 3, obugaiga.
Ekyokusatu bugaiga.
Number 4, how jobs come about.
Ekyokuna emirimo tugifuna tutya.
Very good. Now there are 3 other points, but I don't have time to go into them.
Wali ebindi ebyentasobola okweyongera nga mbyabamu olw'obwire.
Now let me conclude with free education, the need for free education in Uganda.
Intaka ukomenkereza ne kinu owetaavu wakusoma okwawerere.
I introduced free education 30 years ago.
Natandikire enteekateeka ey'okusoma okwawerere emyaka
But people have not implemented it the way I wanted.
Naye okusoma okwo kwawerere kukaala okutuuka omuzeeyi okuyatakire kube.
They are still charging school fees.
Abantu abandi bakaali basasuza esente omu masomero.
And as a consequence, children drop out of school.
Era ekintu kino kireeteire n'abaana okuwoneka nti bazwa n'omu masomero.
That's why I decided to start a peaceful way of proving my point. That's why I started a peaceful way of proving my point.
Omuzeeyi ky'ovoona yazwireyo n'engeri egendi ey'eidembe.
To prove my point.
Okuwoneka nti ekyo kyalatandikireko kikakasiwa.
That's how I started the skilling hubs.
Ky'ovoona omuzeeyi yatandikire engo ekifo nga wakawone kyaiswe kine kiritirinyi egibali kutendekeranga abaana.
Now I want my graduates to come here, if they are here.
Timaite obano wali abaana ababitire omu makolera omunaana omu bifo ebyo ebyamikono ng'ewakawone waiswanu etirinyi ekiri etirinyi omuzeeyi abeetere nti baize niba bali kutambula.
Barbara, go and see what those children are saying, those ones who are putting up there.
Nasaba abasirikale mwamunoonya abantu badda bali edi mutegeere bali kukobaniki badda baanikire edi.
Let's get testimony from one boy and one girl.
Ndikutaka baana mzee alikutaka abaana bano omwala mweiza n'omuyisuka yena mweiza baize batuweeko obujulizi oba ebyo ebibeegere.
NRM oye! NRM oye! President Museveni oye! Anita oye! Banaye niso twabeire mu industry hub amalina gange nize onganga Michael okuzwa ekederuna sabu kaunti eparishi kederuna evireji nakabare district budaka munaye nali ntambula nimpulisisya nga bali kutumula ku radio nti alio Museveni eitengekero.
You 3 things. Why had you dropped out of school? What did you study? And what are you doing now?
Nazwira mu isomero nga school fees mbula.
Okay.
Era nasomere ku katontono natukire mja mukaga.
Bas. That's number 1.
Nasomere welding. ati ane sawa eno ati ane sawa jino ngentu mulirano ina avere okuhabu na maliro kusoma bamala abantikira eyo twalyanga werere ogona werere security niyo murundo gwali kusoka anzo kunywa kuko niki amata esawa jino ekindi ukola nafunira abantu abanange bali babiri ebitukola nabo esawa jino nafune kuku aka mashini kamo kale indukubiriza abavuvuka abaisuka banaye baiza mane gaiteku twabiramo so natubenga tukola amalina sigaire nganga Michael
NRM oye amalina gange ninzola gosejeni nganzwera neigobya nga nize omweiza kubana basomeiro ku industrial hub nze nalindekera okusoma nga nakomera musuni yatu baba yalakaire sente kunyongera yo kuleve ginali ntakire nabira ku industrial hub nalondele kosi echalani nenjego kutunga era negero kutunga emyezi omukaga ejawaireku netufulumenza nafulumirenza nagazalieko kufuba nti nsobola okufuna ekyawukola nabire omumire fashion and designing workshop nimbukoba nti insaba ingize nkuyambenge kanu ngaze nawe nyongera kuma mageza gandi nankoba ati ondekere namba yo namulekaire namba nakubira eisim nankoba ati izo tandiko ukola natandikira ukola natandika kusasulango mtwalo gumo nga eraze nasola ukanga kaika nakasukali nene balyo president waisu nzenti tatwerabire yagona naloza nakoba ataba abaizukulu bange timba lekele ile njo era yatwigulire wasako okusaka eyo yatuteka ile milioni 5 era president oyo izire etiringi namwebadya yampaire milioni 7 milioni 7 ejo nagazalioko oukola nti nfuna mecha mugaso Hawadia His Excellence, I'd like to thank you for the support you gave me in the Tiring Hub. The money you gave me, I utilized it, but now I'm operating my own workshop and I have some people whom are employing and I'm able at least to get 600 a month. I thank you for all your support. I continue requesting you that continue supporting us so that as the industrial hub students, we can show up an example in Budaka.
You are employing how many people?
I've employed 2 people.
She's now employing 2 people. You have had these children here.
Omze abaira koba ntomwarodi imumuulire yawaira abantu babiri emirimo ate mubawulire.
These children had lost hope.
Abaana bano bali bawaire meisubi
because of the school fees.
Olwa school fees gabawule sente.
And I trained them for just 6 months.
Omuzeyi nabatwala emyeri 6 gyonkani okwaba okusoma.
See what they are doing. You see what they are doing.
Intaka muone ebibayizire nga bakola. Nabatwala emyeri 6 gyonkani okwaba okusoma.
See what they are doing. You are importing them from China, from India, from other countries.
Ebintu ebimuone ebyo muyinza okuloza nti babikola ndi neba oba India oba China n'ebikolebera waiswano.
So therefore, I want you, the NRM people, to discuss seriously the issue
nabatwala emyeri 6 gyonkani okwasaba abantu b'ebyalo
importing them from China, from India, from other countries.
Ebintu ebimuone ebyo muyinza okuloza nti babikola ndi neba oba India oba China n'ebikolebera waiswano.
Do not, so therefore, doomed because I want